Well, the Pentagon is dealing with a big scandal this morning, one that affects gays, straights, men, and women serving in uniform. And it involves allegations of hazing, some of it graphic and demeaning. Carol Costello joins us now live in Washington. And Carol, some people say that the bigger tragedy is that no one is being held accountable for the alleged abuses.
You're right. Pennsylvania Congressman Joe Sestak is saying just that. He calls this unit a rogue unit. Sestak, a former Navy admiral, is so disturbed about allegations of abusive hazing in the Navy's K-9 unit in Bahrain, he's demanding answers from the Navy, asking the same question some sailors are. Where is the accountability?
Yeah, slow down.
Joseph Rocha is not hiding anymore. He's out and proud. But it wasn't always that way. Rocha's journey to Washington's Gay Rights March has been painful, thanks, he says, to a stint in the Navy.
I could not wrap my head around the degradation and the barbarity of it.
Rocha was 18 in 2005 when he joined the Navy's K-9 unit in Bahrain. He played by the military's rules and kept his sexual orientation under wraps. But even though, he says, no one in his unit knew he was gay, he still suffered because of something the Navy has long outlawed: hazing.
I was ordered to get on my knees, pretend to have oral sex with another service member. I was instructed as to how to be more queenie, more queer, more homosexual, more believable.
And who was instructing you to do these things?
My chief.
Rocha says the hazing was widespread. Gays, straights, and women in his unit were targets too. In its own investigation of the Bahrain unit, the Navy found more than 90 incidents of hazing and other abuses, with sailors hogtied, force-fed liver dog treats, and told to make dog and duck sounds, and duct taped to a chair, rolled outside, and then left in a dog kennel until released. According to the investigation, Rocha and several others in his unit also allege the man who ordered much of the abuse was Chief Master-at-Arms Michael Toussaint.
He loved his authority. He loved his power.
Sean Hogan says he was hazed too. He and other sailors told CNN that Toussaint created such an atmosphere of fear, no one was immune, even Toussaint's number 2, Jennifer Valdivia.
On video, I witnessed another training scenario where Michael Toussaint ordered Jennifer Valdivia, his second in command, to, well, she was dressed apparently only in a bed sheet, and she was handcuffed to a bed in a barracks room, and she was in almost like a cat fight with 2 other women.
It's unclear whether Toussaint was found to have violated any rules or if any disciplinary action has been taken against him. We do know he has since been promoted to senior chief, working with the Navy SEALs. We tried for a week to reach Toussaint for a comment. He didn't respond. Navy spokesman told us he is now deployed and declining interview requests.
As for Toussaint's number 2, Jennifer Valdivia, her father told us she expected to take the fall for what happened in Bahrain. She committed suicide after posting this message on MySpace. Tired of being blamed for other people's mistakes.
Do you still love the Navy?
I love the Navy. I love the Navy.
How is that possible now?
Because I understand that this is not a representation of the military.
But Rocha has left the Navy. He's in college now and hopes one day the Navy will do what's right and hold someone accountable for what happened in Bahrain.
Rocha believes the don't ask, don't tell policy is in part responsible for creating a climate within the military that allows such abuses to go unpunished. The Navy is now reviewing actions taken since its 2000 investigation, telling CNN, quote, "The incident that occurred within the military working dog division does not reflect who we are as a Navy." John?
Pretty extraordinary, Carol, when you look at the allegations out there and you think that no one's been held accountable. How does that happen?
Well, that's what Congressman Joe Sestak wants to know. He says, how is it possible that no one is held accountable for this? This should not go on in the Navy ever. He believes this is a rare incident, but he says someone needs to be held accountable. He wants to know what happened. He's expecting a report from the Navy within a couple weeks. Of course, when he gets that report, we'll share it with you.
All right, looking forward to that. Carol Costello for us this morning. Carol, thanks so much.